Alright. Power was out. I guess I was tired of that screen anyways. Let's go to the next one. We're still on the weigh ambulance. We're going to go back there and see how far we get. I got an idea how far at least I exceeded the record for the other one, even though it was a little ways. I hit the 1,000 meters. That mech water definitely gets you. This is just full throttle. Alright. Yeah, once I went to the air, I should have cut back on the throttle. But I thought it was going to recover because that's what my daughter always says to do. I definitely was full tilt. Full tilt over. Alright, we need to get to level 5. That was a smooth jump. I wonder if that counts as extra airtime. Now that little bump should have given me some more airtime, but it doesn't. Sometimes I wonder who invented this game. You see, like, you're like, oh yeah, we're going to leave that in there. Sometimes it'll flip you over, sometimes it'll help you land. This beach ball, I never did understand. It's like, now that worked out good because he jumped it. Sometimes it's in the way, sometimes it helps you get out of the rut. It's like there, those are helpful. No, thank God. I didn't let up the gas. If I would have, it probably would have flipped. Because I usually it just automatically flips and crashes, but maybe it's because I got the extra stabilizer. Plus, I did not let up the gas on that one. Because I thought that's a strong point. 600 meters, that's a strong crashing point, sadly. We're almost to the other scene, I think, yeah. This is the one I never know what to do up here. I remember where to get you now as I get past this one. You gotta... This is basically like quick mud, I think. Reality is most things would get stuck in something like this, I'm guessing. Luckily, we're superhero ambulance drivers. Now, the top of this hill, wherever my goal is, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the top of the hill. This is where I get messed up. I remember now. Because there's a thing you have to stop. And it's not easy to stop. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, right there was the place. I needed gas, and I was so busy looking at the gas. I just don't know if that thing's there, if I can actually get the gas. I should have been a little bit more patient. So, caution, 976 meters. Sometimes I was like, oh, I just drove that. Do I want to drive it again? Oh. Why not? This thing reminds me. The Roadrunner car, that's what it reminds me of. For some reason it reminds me of a Roadrunner. Now, as much oomph as you have, there's no way that this should really slow down on that hill, but it does. So I think that's some programming. I'm fairly happy with that. That hump used to cause a crash, especially in a heavy vehicle. I decided to let it go. It's just a couple minutes across. You can always forward the video to get to the end. if we make it that far. At the last minute, I decided I was going to try it, and I wasn't really prepared for it, and I think the ambulance is a little too heavy for that. So now we know what happens there. It was like well, maybe I'll make it this time. I didn't slow down enough to roll, because you really have to go out of your way to slow down. Like that kind of slow down. I've tried letting off the gas on some of these. Just to see if it'll save gas. And when you're in the air, it doesn't. It should. I mean, the program, if you're in the air, you should be saving a little bit of gas if you let up on the throttle. But no, they're treating you like an airplane and a bird. That's nice when you can bounce over that smooth like that and you don't get caught in the rut. That's nice too. Doing a nose bump off of there instead of rolling every time. The modifications is definitely important. I can see where we probably should have just played one stage and kept going and modified one vehicle. But you didn't know, like, the bike's too wild for me. The Hippie van is awesome. You don't have to upgrade it as much, but now it's to the point where it needs upgraded. I have to try and pay attention. I'm coming up to the stage. I decided to go back for the gas. I'd never done that before, and I really didn't know I could do it. It was an accident. I'm like, well, I didn't slow down enough, and it kind of lofted me across. Oh, they're trying to get you to slope. Alright, well this is the key. They got the slope here. The slope here is getting my tires. And it's not going to let me go across. I wish I could pause it right there. Well, it kind of did. Alright, let me pause this one. Alright, I'm jumping to the desert. That one spot there I'm definitely not ready for, apparently. This is level 6. I thought the one has only like level 3, so maybe I'm confused, but... Oh, okay, it's because I'm at 855. The one day I knew I was going to go, and you can... Sometimes you can make like extra money on the lower end, and once you upgrade, they don't give you as much money. Plus, it depends on your bounces and your jumps. What I understand is this is a lot more bouncy in the desert, so it must be the roughness of terrain. Now, if you got the bike, you can catch a lot more air and do flips, especially if you know what you're doing. This ambulance, you probably really have to know what you're doing and when to do flips and stuff like that. That one might have let me do it, but if about the time you go into flip, you lose your air time so fast. There's definitely not enough time there to do a flip. And then if you don't do the flip right, it eats all your gas up if you land on the hill wrong. Uh-oh. This is where they kind of get you. I could have possibly done a flip, but I think it would have crashed me. Something I ate. There's a little stuffy in here too. It's giving me a tickle cough. The power went out. I think the AC shut off, and now it's stuffy in here. I just wonder if it's because everybody's turning their air conditioners on at once. That's a real thing. All of a sudden, it started getting warm. If everybody in the world's turning their air conditioners, at least this part of the country, because they showed in a movie years ago, the grid can go from all the way from Canada to America, all the way down south. Now this is where we're. Okay, this is why the levels here, because it's not. I've got the boost and the modifications. There's no reason that it shouldn't. Did it let me get credit for a flip at least? No. You got 25,000 coin. No flip. On pause. Going to the jumping ships here to the Arctic. Wambulance continuing. We're going to wait and unlock them stages later this week. It'll be next week by the time they're posted, probably. Level 5. Going for level 5. Maybe this was one of the ones I'm only 400. I could have made it to one day, but I decided not to. I'm going to start the next video there, since it's a new stage I'm going to get to. Alright, sorry about that. Not bad though, 4,000 coins. Yeah, I'm going to start the new video right there, because I'm definitely going to crush that level. Maybe get the next one, hopefully. Hopefully I'm ballsy enough. Alright.